name is Chris Courtney. I am an attorney and I work at the Minnesota Elder Justice Center. My title here is the Elder Victim Services Coordinator. That I provide direct services to individuals who are seeking assistance because they're impacted by abuse, neglect, or financial exploitation of a vulnerable adult. Our organization accomplishes a few different things. Our focus is on elder and vulnerable adult abuse, neglect, and financial exploitation. So to do that, what we do is we provide a lot of education, we provide training, we also do some policy work. If you don't help people who are experiencing elder abuse or exploitation or neglect, then it becomes tremendously difficult for that person. Entirely aside from that, there are a lot of benefits that we ourselves personally have to having a society with less violence. People who experience this stuff throughout their lives, it has ripple effects for all of us. Direct ripple effects in the sense of we all end up paying for their hospital bills. We all end up paying for financial exploitation. If somebody steals from their parent, and then their parent has to have the state pay for their health care later on in their life because they can't afford to pay for any of it, that affects all of us because we're all paying the bill. And it's really sort of the same things that cause domestic violence and also abuse of children. And really, it's a couple things. For some people, it's greed when the financial exploitation. But really, a lot of what it is power and control and a sense of entitlement. When vulnerable adults are being abused, it's usually 2/3 of the time by someone they know. Honestly, it's strangers sometimes. People do commit financial exploitation scams. There isn't much question that there's more attention paid to abuse of children. And the reason I say that there isn't much question is because we already have a system for managing child abuse that is fairly well implemented throughout our country and within our society. Elder abuse is where domestic violence was 30 years ago. Very few people recognize it. Very few people know how to talk about it or can see it or recognize the signs of elder abuse, neglect, or financial exploitation because they just don't know what it looks like and they don't understand that that's what it is. People recognize child abuse when they see it. They know what it looks like. They know how to deal with it, and we have an instinctive and societally ingrained response to it. We have child courts set up specifically to deal with it. Judges know what it looks like when it comes in front of them. But judges don't know what elder abuse looks like because people haven't had dealing with elder abuse as part of our cultural system in a long time. There's a problem of recognition and a problem of realizing this is what someone's dealing with. But there are also a lot of other factors that go into it not being reported. Shame and embarrassment of the family. And also, the systems for reporting are they're not great. For a lot of adults, there's a lot of shame and embarrassment around the issue. People don't want to admit when someone's taking advantage of them, especially not when it's their own children. Who could blame them for that? They want to be good parents. They want to take care of their kids, and they want to protect their kids. They don't want their kids to go to prison because of them. Bear in mind that, a lot of people who abuse their elders or who abuse other members of their family have themselves faced some tremendous difficulties. A lot of them struggle with addiction, but that doesn't excuse the behavior, and we really just need a better institutional response to it and a better cultural understanding of what it is, like within larger American society. If we can recognize it more, we'll be able to deal with this problem in a more proactive way. One of the best ways to prevent elder abuse, and there's sort of a multi-prong answer to that. The first one is to respect the elders in your own life. Recognize them as adults who are older, not treating them as children. A lot of people, as they get older, they are treated with less respect, not more. And on an individual level, it's very important that we respect the decision-making of the adults around us. One of the most important things that we could do to prevent elder abuse within our society is to reframe how we deal with both healthcare decisions and legal decision-making for adults. If we set up a different system of decision-making, one that supported the elders' ability to make choices and their autonomy, their independence to make choices however they can, just getting support from their family and friends in making those choices, they would be able to maintain control and autonomy for longer.